Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So want to do a quick little video here about sleeping habits. My husband and I have been struggling a lot. Our baby is now 6 months old. She has a really hard time falling asleep. She will fight her sleep all the way. Um, we've tried everything, rocking her, gliders, singing to her, reading to her, white noise, nursery rhymes. Car rides work fairly pretty good, but I don't want her to be in the habit of getting in the car to fall asleep. It's tiring for her, it's tiring for us. We've actually had days where she's woken up 7 or 8 in the morning and hasn't slept till 10 o'clock at night. It's been horrible. It's stressful for me. I know it's stressful for her because if she doesn't sleep throughout the day, she definitely doesn't fall asleep at night. And that's when we have to put her in the car and take her out for a drive. And she's actually so tired she will literally sleep before we even start driving the car. So I hate it when she gets to that point. So lately we've been trying out the cried out method. I'm going to say it's brutal. I don't know how I know it's brutal for her, but she's more or less crying out of um, anger and frustration and stubbornness, whereas we're crying of pain, guilt, mixed emotions. I don't know. I don't think there are words to describe what a parent feels like when you're actually putting your baby down in their crib and you see this like baby pouty face and crying and trying to get away, like saying, "Don't leave me alone." And here you are, you have to just put him in the crib, put a really big, heavy-hearted look on your face and just say, "I'm sorry," and walk away and shut the door on them. So my husband's had really big struggle doing this, I must say. He'll put her in the crib and just come out of her room and say, "Look at her face. Did you see that face? I can't do it." And he really hasn't been able to do it. On the other hand, because I know I have to, so I'm a stay at home mom, and I tell my husband there's no point of both of us staying up all night, so I let him sleep because he's got to go to work. Whereas I stay at home, so I can stay up all night and still make it through the day. And because I have to be the one staying up with her at night, I know it's best for both of us, so I put her in her crib and shed a tear or two, but I walk away. It's really hard. Um, but I've been able to do it. It's working out great. And I actually set myself to do it because her pediatrician was simply like, "You can't do it. If you're not getting your rest, then you can't take care of your child." And that really got to me. I was like, that's true. If I'm sleepy, even if I'm home, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I'm not well rested, I'm not alert, I can't take care of my baby. It's just not possible. I might leave the stove on, I might forget her, or I might forget I put her on the bed and she might roll over. Anything can go wrong. So at that point, I need to be on top of things. And that's when I realized, okay, it's hard, it's brutal, but I have to do it. And that's what I've been doing. It's been, I want to say, just about a week, and it's working out great. She's actually napping right now. She does wake up occasionally, but she puts herself back to sleep. She cries a little bit. I hear a little, not crying per se, but she squeaks and, she goes back to sleep. Nights have been great. Last night she slept around 8:30 or 9, and she woke up at 8 this morning. So she got about 12 hours of sleep. Got her back in her crib this morning at 10:30. She slept till about noon. Got her back in the crib about 2 o'clock, and it's almost 4 now. So she's getting about 2 hours of sleep, nap times, two naps during the day, and then a good 10 to 12 hours sleep at night. So when she wakes up, she's happy, she's playful, she enjoys herself, I enjoy her, she enjoys her time with us, and it's great. So I'd like to know how many moms have actually tried out the cried out method. Has it worked for you? Has it not worked for you? What would you do differently? I know there are a lot of, our pediatrician was like, if your baby doesn't fall asleep, then eventually you're going to have to get people to train her, and that costs an arm and a leg. Now, and I know what they're going to do. Obviously, they're not going to feed my baby. Like, I breastfeed her, so they're not going to be able to feed my baby to sleep. They're not going to sit and rock her, or sing her lullabies. They're just going to make her cry it out and go to sleep. So, how many people have actually done that? How has it worked? Any do's and don'ts, tips? I'd like to hear from you guys and see how it worked out for other babies and other moms, dads, maybe. Um, my husband, like I said, is having a great struggle with this. So, any tips would be great. And otherwise, let me know. I know a lot of people are against the cried out method, and I can see why. I, I I will say I was against it too. I didn't understand, why would you make your baby cry? Like, I felt I stay at home. My job is to make sure she doesn't cry. She's happy, she's content. I'm doing things to make her happy, but I had to give in, and it's sad. It sucks, but it's working, and hopefully another couple of days she won't be crying as much. I'll just put her down and she'll go right off to sleep. So that might actually be the ideal time for me. So please let me know. Subscribe to my channel. I hope to hear from you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye.